All right, PFP family, many of you guys have seen my email that I sent out this week about the buffalo and so many kids struggling with anxiety and fear and anxiety and fear and anxiety and fear, and so many opting for the easy, unhealthy way to get through that fear and anxiety. And it's become such a prevalent thing that I had to write an email about it. So I wrote the email, and you guys were like, you got to turn this into a video because my kid doesn't like to read. So here we go. If you're somebody who's struggling with anxiety, it's coming from a place typically of fear. You're scared of something. You're worried about something. Let's use the easy way, which is in sports. Some athletes are having massive anxiety before games because they're scared they're going to mess up. They're scared they're going to look dumb. They're scared their coach is going to pull them out. They're scared. And this is just one form of anxiety. But imagine this. Imagine the story of the buffalo, and this is where this story really gets good, this whole teaching concept. A buffalo and a cow. You might think there's a lot of differences between the two, but the only behavioral difference, the only one that really stands out, is what they each do when a storm is coming their way, and let's pretend this storm is fear, anything you're scared of. When a storm is coming towards a cow, cows are really, really not smart. They're just not smart. Cattle will isolate. They'll leave one another. They'll go off on their own. And they will run away from the storm. The storm is coming this way, and the cows tend to run that way. And immediately, it sounds like a good idea, right? Run away from the storm. But we all know you can't outrun a storm, especially if you're a cow. So what happens is the storm eventually catches up to the cow. And if you can imagine this, does the cow get stuck in the storm for longer or a shorter period of time? You know, they get stuck in the storm longer because they're not facing the storm. Immediately, they save themselves, a little bit of time. They get away from the storm and it doesn't hurt for a short period of time, except there's a couple of problems. The cow, number one, cattle, they're not building anything on the inside. They're not building any kind of courage or resilience. There's nothing developing on the inside except for cowardice. They're cowards. They're running away from the storm. They're thinking they can outsmart it. But buffalo, on the other hand, and I learned this amazing story from a great mentor and friend of mine. Buffalo, on the other hand, the storm is coming, and they're here. And they feel it in their gut, a little bit of fear. They're a little bit scared. They're thinking to themselves, do I really want to run into the storm again? Right? Like nobody does that. Why would I do that? But the buffalo come together, step one, they come together with other buffaloes so that they're not alone, and they charge head first into the storm. They go all out, head first into the storm. And while they're charging, they're getting a little scared. They're anticipating what's ahead. And the storm hits, and it hurts a little bit more in the beginning because the rain is coming directly at them and they're running into it. And that force, it hurts more in the beginning. But as the storm goes this way, the buffalo go this way. And do they stay in the storm longer or shorter periods of time? You know the answer. They get through the storm faster. And that's not even the best part. When they get through the storm, once they're on the other side, there's something on the inside of them that has grown. They've developed an inner confidence and courage, and they know next time there's a storm coming in life, there's a fear, there's something they're scared of. They know next time when they're standing right here and the storm is coming, they're saying to themselves, I don't want to do this again, but the last time it made me stronger, and it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. And that's my encouragement for you, athlete. If there's a fear you have, you're fearing falling behind, you're fearing that you won't be accepted, you're fearing that you'll be judged, you're fearing that you're going to make a mistake, that you're going to mess up, that you're not going to be enough. That is your sign. That is your internal discomfort telling you, be a buffalo. Be a buffalo, attack the storm. And if you do that, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, every time you get the opportunity, you will develop something on the inside that only the confident and courageous leaders that you look up to have within them. So go out and be a buffalo and punch fear in the face.